Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down this road right now. Things will just get confusing. What? What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? What? I'll say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I say. Hi, good evening, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meetings, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm just a little lost patrolman, sir, like a lost lamp. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir, I would just say this. Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meetings? You didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meetings reporting, sir! You're too proud about things. Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir! Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some businesses on that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard office in front of the room was empty, sir. You say, sir, too much. So normally there's a guard in the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. Suspicious person in the evidence room. Suspicious person, sir. Suspicious person! Yahoo! What the heck is this guy doing? Yeah, he's way over the cuckoo tree. So, what happened here then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. It was like 3 different colors. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Weeks? Months? Years? Sorry. Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there was none other to balance with, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. The balance on his hand. Just like Mrs. Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one of the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. What? If you have to label me as a persecutor or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Well, yes, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily to the total stranger side. So you don't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. What? Don't know any detectives. So, if he's a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of the killing, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Yeah, he's just confused, this guy. Like, in his life, his total existence in this world, he's just confused. And your hand, what happened when Detective Goodman was stabbed? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, the detective pointed that knife at me, just hollered. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. Huh? Then when I looked down, I was garnishing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow. How can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? How is that even possible? That's some story. Well, maybe we just need to give him something to remember things. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir, that's it, that's it! That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But now, sir, I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was what caused it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir, that's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing! I'd better pry into this a little deeper. Do we have to, come on, really? Can you just tell me what it is that you remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A little lamp, if you will. No, I won't say that, thank you. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing, sir. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you! That's my own father's word, sir. That's also like a reference from Van Helsing. It's a good movie, but just ends. The end is just like anticlimactic. So what happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went right, and when I woke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom we met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something about those lines. Huh? But you still end up here? They told me that it had to be me, sir. On that day, on that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? That's like the first thing you should have told. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, real sorry, sir. I hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, really, you don't deserve it. Okay, so let's move on to the criminal affairs department actually, before we go to the evidence room. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the head detective's desk. It's Chief Gant. Are you sure this is all, You know what it means if there are, what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's almost likely totally perfect. That doesn't sound very sure. We check the drawers, the lockers, the garbage cans, the coat pockets, the pillowcase, behind the computer monitors, the coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir! I'll scour the place again, sir. The head detective looks a little flustered. Aha! Right, my boy. How have you been? Swim much? No time for this. Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Miss Wright? For a joke, really. So, Is this worth going to be okay? Oh, worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Well, nobody expects a Spanish inquisition. Or, well, it's not true that, but... You mean the incident on Gout Lake? Doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in a defendant's seat. Now, you got someone else found guilty in the case, right, Wright? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated for 40 years. But in court you fixed it so that he was caught for forging evidence. Nothing of the sort, he killed a man. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong, he did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? No, that was actually the wrong one. So... Don't told you, I may tell you. I mean, it happened at exactly the same time. The murder at the prosecutor's office. Scientifically speaking, this is impossible. Yes, but what's the evidence saying? Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Reto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much anyway. He's not Gamsu. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding secrets. Secrets! I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the head detective's trap shut. He was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Oops! I wonder what it is that he wanted the head detective to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Sure, let's ask him. To ask him, you have to... Is my microphone okay? Why do I have a certain fear that it's not okay? Anyway, so to ask him just, well, click on him or something. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted to check... Okay, small question here. Is he really such an unimportant character that you didn't make, like, a figure for him? Really now? Like, he talks about this, he has a fair amount of dialogue things. I mean, of course not well, except for this. He gives us evidence. Really, I mean, what's even... Why did you not give him a figure? I mean, we have figures about the victims that never even talk, like Sandy Stone or whatever her name was in the first one, or I don't know, Jack Hammer. Okay, Jack Hammer did appear several times, and Mia did also talk. But like the other one, Robert Hammond, I mean, you have figures for him. Why you not have about the dude right there? I should probably get a quick look around the crime scene. Yeah, so let's ask for permission. So... Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow you $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So, go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourselves out. Just goes to show, you never know until you ask. That's some great dating tips, actually. Like, you're not dating her anyway, so what's the problem? Go ahead and ask. This is the detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Later, folk. So off we go to investigate. It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, I get to go to the evidence room now, sir. I think this place has a bad influence on this girl. This place has a bad influence on everyone. So, off to police department entrance and then to the evidence room. So, to get in there, you need to, well, examine this thing. The evidence room is beyond the door. Then we have the ID card from Chief Grant. This is us walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners? Well, what's made my Bambina sky so grey? Officer Marshall, somehow I knew. Why would you not know? Like, you solve crimes and crimes? Like, really now? Officer, what's that somehow I knew look for? Well, as you may have surmised, this here is my salon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Hee-ho! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than sheriff's badge in these parts. Hee-ho! Well, what are you selling there? Get along, little doggies, the crime scenes are waiting. Looks like the card reading is on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Okay, sure. Let's move on inside the evidence room. It's quiet. The investigation must be over. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Yeah, my point exactly. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Yeah, sorry about it. Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around spiking ghosts in the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? Right, oh please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, even when asked me for, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant. We'll loan anyone $50. Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of this investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Sure. First of all, I want you to have this. Okay, sure, that's going to be useful. So let's see some stuff. Yeah, first we actually need to talk to him. So, Detective Gamsu, your boss for the day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in this police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for trial. In other words, Detective Gamsu got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant though, I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own defense lawyer, pal. You have a lawyer in here too, Detective Gamsu? Well, he is a detective. Of course, I am a detective after all. They gave me a lawyer that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? Well, that's important. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. using this ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yes, but even I can lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. And that's the only locker we can open. Funny, they look like normal lockers. Well, these are the latest models. There's a trick to this handle, see? The handles? On the other side of the handle is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, bam, you get a shock. If that's what happened, my head would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks are not obvious. There's even some people in the force who don't know about the fingerprint locks. Huh, that's good to know. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Well, can we? So... Oh, actually, now that I remember, we need one piece of evidence from Marshall, so let's go ahead and present him with the stake lance, because, well... That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Mrs. Starr. What's this? What's wrong? Let's stick lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Mambina, you win. Ask me anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk.